now because I'm waiting for people to get in here, and I like the song. I'm about to turn it off once people actually arrive. So if you're watching this after it's already been uploaded, you don't have to worry. It'll go away in like a minute or two. You can just skip ahead. Plus, that's when all the interesting stuff will start anyway. So yeah, just skip ahead to that point if you want to. Alright, but yeah. Damn, dude. Let me check something real quick. And then we'll start working. Damn. Dude, my throat low-key hella hurts right now. Like, this time it's not like the type it was, yesterday. I, like, scraped the inside of my throat while eating a waffle a minute ago. So now, like, my throat feels, like I've been screaming for an hour, basically, is the, Oh, I forgot to turn daylight... Well, you know, actually, it doesn't bother me too much having daylight cycle on. I mean, we probably should change it, but... Man. Worst thing about cities is just... You really don't have stars in big cities, you know? Or even in the suburban areas around them. You just don't have that. Don't have that luxury. Oh, that's weird. You can, like, see the lines where it splits around. Oh, I don't like that. No, now that I've noticed that, I'm never gonna be able to unnotice that. Oh, that's so whack. Dude, bro, we still don't have anyone in here yet? Big oof. Ow. Alright, it won't take too long, though. Before we start building, I'm about to check something out real quick. Damn, bro, I'm low-key struggling. Bruh. Shit, fam, we still ain't got no one in chat. Big goose. But yeah, we're gonna take a break from working on that map and whatever. We're just gonna build another one of these little statue characters, just 'cause I'm low-key, bored as hell. But we're gonna increase the leg width, because that's how we messed up, is the legs and the torso are too thin on all these characters. So, where should we put this? Let's just, fuck it, let's come right here, since we have this big-ass open space. And then let's change it up a bit, so that now, rather than it being 2 like it was before, do it like that. Like, this is gonna considerably increase the width. And then we can actually go back and get rid of this fence, because the only reason I put this fence here was to try and separate this town from the rest of my, world, because, this town isn't mine. Like, I mean, I'm the one who built it in this world, but that town right there is not my design. It's a, really old YouTube design that I built back when I had first started this world, and I was experimenting. And, because it's not, like, actually an original build, I try to separate it from the rest of my world as much as I can. But, so yeah, that's why it's, like, boxed up. It's not for any other reason just besides, you know, I don't want to take credit for things that I didn't do, you know? So, when it comes to things that I just am not responsible for like that, I just kind of don't want it to be included as part of my, my builds, basically, you know? Because it really isn't. It was just something I built a long time ago that I just don't want to get rid of, because, well, I guess it's a mix between laziness and just not sure whether or not I should actually get rid of it or not. I don't know if it's, like, I don't know if I should keep it just because it's kind of a, you know, an important note of history in this world or whatnot. In any case, this is considerably larger. So now we should be able to, although actually, if we're gonna do it like that, yeah. Seeing as it's much larger now, we should change the way we do the shoes, so that the highest bits are, separated, so. How long is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, actually, I know exactly how. Yeah, so it's 4, and then there should be 4 more. Yeah. So, we're gonna have to grab more night vision. They change. Well, actually, you know what? This is a pretty bright area. No, we don't. So this time, what we'll do, we'll still have it like that. On each corner. Although we actually are gonna grab a night vision potion, because this will annoy the absolute shit out of me if I don't. Who do we have in chat, by the way? Oh, sup, Mick Edits. Welcome to the stream. Let's grab a night vision potion. Do we have one anywhere? Man, this new menu, it do be getting kind of confusing. Alright, and then let's put another one in the exact center.
Brassel. VCNABR.
Right, I don't know what language you're speaking, but this is an English stream. Is this even? Yeah, it's even. And then we'll change the design as necessary if we decide that we don't like the way this looks. But let's just come back for a second. Hold on, I messed that up. And then we should also probably increase the height of the statue too.
Oh, I'm a Brazilian YouTuber.
Let's make it a bit higher. Anyway, we're only going to start with the front because we might make alterations. And then obviously we're gonna change the way this looks as well after we get the main base done. This is just so we have a general idea of how this looks, so that we can change it and try and perfect it and make it, you know, just generally better. Alright, so gotta think about this. I don't like how it's 2. I
You
think it would
speak
look
Portuguese?
better. I think it'd be better as 1 on these sides. So like this. No, I do not speak Portuguese. But yeah, I feel like that would just look generally.
VC now a do BR.
But yeah. See, we're kind of, because the biggest problem with these, right, is that they're too thin. You know, they're too blocky at their base. They don't have the right like character dimensions. Let me. Oh yeah, that actually. You know what? Better idea, right? So what we'll do is we'll model the shoes more like the current shoes on our character, because that way we'll be able to make the proportions more accurate, and it'll just generally turn out looking better. So I think that's going to be what we do. Let's just get rid of all this, because this area is scuffed. And then we'll have to fill in those spots where he just broke. Like, don't get me wrong, I am glad they buffed Creative's mining speed, but at the same time, it's really easy to overbreak now. Especially when you hitting up that broken controller life. But, you know, that's not really the game's problem, is it? Also, the King of Gotcha 64. Alright, let's look at these again, right? So it's like, I can hold the fuck still. Yeah, that's actually not that complicated, is it? Although, I would like to know if I could get the pixel length right. It's 4 pixels wide? Wait, is it 4 or 5? 1? Hold on. Oh, God damn, dude. Broken controller life. It's 4 pixels wide with 8 total. Whereas this is 6. Yeah, so there's 8 total. 4 on each. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Break that. And then what they do to create that variation is, well, no. We kind of messed this up a bit. Make it even. And then in the center, they used a different shade to separate the two, make them look separate. I don't know what that noise was, but someone just broke something. But yeah, we can use this to separate the legs up a bit, make them kind of stand more apart. And then, how high is it? Wait, is it really only 2 pixels tall? There's no way. It literally is just 2 pixels tall. That's whack. Alright, well, fuck it. You know what? This design would work, you know? Let's go 3, 3,
Hi.
and then, damn, I messed that up. So wait, 3, 3, and then the 2, and then there's another 3. And then let's connect that up. I think that's probably a good width. I think that would probably work. So that's what we're gonna do. How do the sides look on these, by the way? I mean, that's kind of a weird aesthetic choice, but we can worry about that in a second. Let's just start with, you know, making a base and then adding details on later. Otherwise, we're gonna end up messing ourselves up trying to get all the fine details right at the beginning.
I have 281 subs, make it 282 please.
No. God, you people are so fucking pathetic. I'm a small YouTuber who's too lazy to earn subs by making good content. Please sub to me. Fucking pathetic, dude. I swear. Alright, let's see. So yeah, it really doesn't do too much. And then it's just 2, 4. Wait, hold on. 2, 4. And then how many pixels is that last layer? I think that's 4. So it goes 2 pixels, 2 pixels, 4 pixels. So let's go 2, 2, and then 4. And then obviously we'll change the colors to match up later. And we'll probably pick a different clothing choice though, you know, than just boring ass blue jeans. Hold on, is that right? Let me look at this pixel wise again. So there's 1 pixel there. 1. I can't tell if that's 3 or 4. Okay, 1, 2. It really looks like it's only 3 pixels.
You deserve a like.
1, 2. Shit, fam, I really can't tell how many pixels that is. It's definitely 4. Probably. It's definitely probably 4. We're gonna end up messing this up and gonna have to go back later and try and think of a way to fix this. But we're just gonna kind of go with it, you know. Because honestly, this isn't really an important build. This is just kind of filler content. Filler content. Because really, I mean, I don't have any big projects to work on right now. I'm still trying to think about you know, getting into a proper project.
Are you taking to yourself? Emoji happy tears. Emoji happy tears. Emoji happy tears.
Until we can actually... I took both today? The fuck you mean? Oh, right. Anyway. Yeah, that was, like, low-key confusing. I was like, what the fuck do you mean, dude? But, like, if we haven't had a conversation about something in, like, 3 days, don't bring that shit up with no context, bro. Explain what you mean. Alright, and then it goes... I mean, yeah, but I think what we'll do instead... Is it... Hold on, there's no way. Like, it's literally 2 pixels. Huh. Alright, you know what? Let's just go with it. And then if it turns out wonky, we can always go back and fix our mistake, you know? And we're actually going to invert these colors real quick. Although we're not going to use black concrete, we're going to use wool. Because it's a clothing item, it needs to have a clothing texture. But yeah, we're actually going to go back and swap this around real quick. So that it's the other way. We're going to leave the sides like that though. So that it's still,
you deserve it.
Clothes. Rather than just being fucking random ass strips. Alright, so let's go back. Oh yeah, actually, hold up, let me look at that again, right? They don't use any color variation except for on the last block to denote depth or anything like that. So let's not worry about that. Honestly, creating a skin in Skin Painter is much easier than trying to create a skin when you're actually in-game. Because trying to match up the pixel lengths without it looking weird is low-key not very
It looks
easy.
gay.
That's nice. Your opinion matters about as much as a wet paper bag, but that's very important. I'll take that valid criticism into mind. And though actually what I'm about to do is I'm about to put that right there too. Bruh, this shit looks like fucking Mickey Mouse right now, bruh. That is not bueno. We gonna have to fix that. Gonna have to check that shit out. That shit do be looking like fucking Mickey Mouse right now, bruh. We can think of a better way of doing this. Alright, let's make sure that we don't forget to go back and fix this, and let's just fill it in with something ugly so that we know that that's not right. Like I said, we're not gonna keep those emeralds there. I'm putting that there so that I remember to actually go back and fix that area. Because like I said, I want to actually build a base first before going back to add the details that'll spice it up a bit. Bro, that shit really do be looking like Mickey Mouse's fucking legs, though. That's whack. I'm about to low-key break out and start singing the fucking Mickey Mouse Clubhouse song. And then, since this is the height, right, that we were going for. I really don't think this is tall enough. I think there's probably a better way of doing this, right? So, yeah, alright, you know what? I know what I'm about to do, right? So, let's change it to 3. If we change it into layers of 3 rather than layers of 2, and then make the last layer instead of 2, it started out as a base 4. Bro, that's very funny. Goddamn, dude. Man, some of y'all people, y'all really want to be muted, huh? Anyway. And then instead of doing 4 like it was originally, let's... Actually... buffed it up. Yeah, let's buff it to 5. Actually, you know what? Okay, what we'll do, we'll keep this as a layer of 2. And then have that be a layer of 5. And then if we go back in the center, is this going to be enough height, or should it be? And then arms come down to the block literally right before the legs start. So the arms will basically be right here-ish. I mean, they're going to be sticking out one, so we should do that, but... So it'll basically look like that. Let's think about this. This is definitely better for width. Like, for leg width, this definitely does look better. But I think we should probably buff the height up again. Yeah, well, alright, let's buff this to 4. Put that back right there. We're just moving it up a layer so that we can, you know, think about this better. So we make that 4, keep that as a layer of 2. And then this last layer, we'll actually buff it up one more as well. Just because I really do think that this needs to be taller or it's going to come out looking wonky. Alright, and then let's just fill this in. And we can worry about decorating and stuff like that later. Yeah, this isn't going to be anything major. We're just going to, we're going to start and finish it this stream, just so that we have some, filler content. And, once we actually get some people in the chat who aren't toxic as shit, we're going to, just kind of, basically just chat about shit, you know? We're not going to put a lot of effort into, commentating on the actual building process. It's going to be mostly just kind of chatting about some stuff, you know? Just kind of a chill stream, because, honestly, I've been trying to think of, like, working on a big project, but I just do not have the energy for that right now. I just want to work on something small, something where I have a clear goal of what I want to do, so that I can just get it done and finish it without having to, like, look at reference images or anything like that, you know? Like, I want to do a simple project, so I can just, yeah, we can't deal with this nighttime, though. That's gonna be a problem. Let's see. Always day, yeah. That definitely is better for leg width. Like, it's significantly better looking for leg width. So at least we do have that going for it. Still don't know about the height, man. I really do think it should be higher. Alright, so let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if we make this 5, and then 6, and then start it here instead. So it's 6 up, and then let's do another thing of 6 right here. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because I really do think height is going to be a big drawback. If we, well, actually, you know what? let's not worry about height too much. Actually, you know, I'm thinking about this, and I actually do think that this is fine for height. Because this is slightly taller pixel-wise than my character already is, you know? So if we... Although it is actually going to be a bit harder to do it with the character bobbing on. Because I can't really see the... Hold on, let me just... It's hard to see the pixel heights and stuff when you have character bob on, but... So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So the arms are 11 blocks wide. Or not wide, but you know what I mean. So if we start right here... Wait, hold on. It's 11 tall, but how wide is it? It's only 3 wide. Damn, dude. We got a message. Man, don't be messaging me when I'm recording. Shit gets annoying. And then it only goes up by 1 block. And then it's just, you know, the actual shirt. But we're not going to do, like, a striped pattern. Wait, hold on. How big of it is the shirt? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So go 9 blocks up. 2. Well, actually, no. Let's use nether wart. Actually, no. Let's use red wool. I want to mix in quite a few different red blocks, rather than just having one of the same red block everywhere. So let's use red wool for this. Where's red wool? Plus, this is a shirt, so it should have a that woolish texture to it. So it needs to go up. Shit, I already forgot. Bad memory problems. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, let's go up 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then let's go underneath. How wide is it? It's... Yeah, so it's a clean 3 by 3. Alright, let's go. Although, I don't like how it's, right up against the front. We might have to change that. Let me go back up to here. Let's see how wide that is. Well, it's gonna be the same width, right? So let's see. There's a 2-block center to it, right? So let's have the arms here. Actually, hold on, let me stand up real quick. Yeah, so your arms would be like slightly actually, it might be better to do it like that. It's still not centered. Well, yeah, because it doesn't need to be centered. It needs to be further back. So there we go. And then let's come back here and correct this side. Although I actually put it too low on this. And then it goes up 11, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Wait, hold on. Math times. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, it only goes up 9 blocks. Alright. Yeah, so is this even? Yeah, it's even. Now we can just bring up the arm length, and we'll be done with that. Although, actually, what we'll do is right here, since this block is going to separate it from the main shirt. Nah, actually, let's put that on the shirt itself, not on the sleeve. Because the shadow realistically wouldn't be on your sleeve if you had your arms by your side. The shadow would actually be on your shirt. So by putting the shadow, or the shaded part rather, on the shirt, it'll come out looking better. Alright, so let's do this arm now as well. Oh, it didn't keep going up, that's whack. But yeah, Because before, when we did the other two, we were just, like, rough guessing. Like, I looked at an old, concept image of character skins. Or, not really character skins, but I looked at an old Minecraft skin, right? And I just tried to estimate the pixel dimensions, which is why these ones ended up turning out so wonky. So I think by working with, proper dimensions, this might actually come out significantly better. What the hell is this? Although, actually... now that I think about it, it might actually make more sense to have the shadow on the sleeve. It does. I guess it's gonna just depend on, let me go down for a second. And then, does it connect up right? Yeah, it connects at the same level shirt-wise. So we literally just have to do, like, the blueprint of a shirt real quick, right here. And then we'll go back and make any alterations that we need to, including adding some texture, because you can see I mixed in concrete powder with that pink one after I had, you know, because that one I built secondly after I built the black and white one. But I think this one might actually come out looking pretty nice, since this one's proper. And, hold up, we got a person in chat now. Oh, sup, Mystic Jack. Yeah, I think this one will come out, like, looking a lot better, since this one will actually be, like, properly ordained to the size of the in-game character model. Or at least this one, because I know you can change your height now in Minecraft.
I eat crispy dogs.
That's nice. Personally, I prefer human children. Bit of a porky flavor to them. But, to each their own, I suppose. To each their own. Alright, let's actually fill in the shirt now. And then again, we'll make any alterations. You know what? We don't need to keep these here. We'll remember to fill it in. Because when we go around at the end and we try and do like a little sweep to make sure we didn't mess up, we'll notice two massive holes and we can just fill it in with... Damn, why do dogs have to be so annoying, bro? That dog about to make me scream. Damn. Broken controller, life sucks. Now, would that be better to... I think it would be better to put it on the sleeves. Like, if I'm being entirely honest. And then, obviously, we're gonna add the depth into the shirt later. Like, that'll come last. Right now, we're just working on the, That's actually too dark. And red nether brick will be way too dark. Maybe, actually, it might be better to use... Hold on, let me, break all these real quick. Dude, it's like it's standing directly outside the door trying to be as loud as possible. I think concrete powder, since concrete powder has a bit of a lighter coloring to it, might work a bit better for this. But then it might also come out looking... It's too light. Maybe we should just use the natural depth and the natural shadow, you know? We'll worry about fine details later, like we said earlier. The most important part is just getting the initial shape right, and then we can go back and finish off the details. Unfortunately, we don't have any of our regulars in chat yet. Looks like most of them like to bitch about me streaming too late, but don't actually like to join a stream unless it starts at 12 o'clock at night. So, cough cough, hypocrites. But yeah, let's just fill this shit in. And, you know, once we get people in chat who are, you know, more regular, we can switch from the kind of rough dialogue that we're doing right now, just kind of commenting on the building process, and we can switch back to just kind of, you know, talking about general stuff without working, specifically on the, actual... Fuck, dude, I can't English. Oh, yeah, actually, another thing is we might want to increase the arm length, rather than having this look like a full-on, like, jacket, because this is a jacket, and if you're not adding depth, it doesn't make sense to do it the same way. So actually, let me come up here. At the very least, let's add a third layer. Which, damn, the white terracotta looks a lot whiter than it used to. We might have to change out the white terracotta for something else later on, because it looks very palish. You know, we might need to change it out for a more tanned color. Just because it looks almost bleach white up close, from far away, it almost has like a grayish, dull color to it. So we might have to worry about that later. And you know what? Actually, I think I would rather than basing it off the in-game dimensions, I think I would rather it be actually, you know, balanced. Because don't get me wrong, I know it isn't balanced on the character model, but I don't care. It looks wonky the way it is right now, so I'm changing it to be more just, I want it to be equal, because the wonkiness just, it doesn't work. And then we should probably, how much higher do we think we should go with that? We could have it be short sleeves. So like if we come to here, right? And then go from, yeah, I think that'll probably work out better in the long run. But again, any damn dog, why are you so friggin' loud? Any alterations that we decide to make later, we can make later, you know, so it's not too big of a deal. Dude, I'm about to fucking murder a dog. Alright, let's come over here and build it across the same. Oh my god.
Hi, I'm Little Kenny YT and I build random mansions.
Oh, that's good for you. Good for you. Point to the part where I asked, though. But yeah, we'll start vibing a bit more often once we actually get a proper chat going. 'Cause right now, chat's basically dead as hell. Nothing but spammers trying to promote their accounts. Their feeble accounts. Alright, let's go back. Yeah, we're really gonna have to switch out this terracotta. It looks too pale now. Alright, that's definitely better. Now that it's more evened out and now that the sleeves aren't so long. Alright, head.
Will you marry me?
Let's get close so I can actually see the fucking... I can't see the width of the head from here. That's kinda sus as fuck. 2, 4, 6, 8. Hold up. Huh. Oh yeah, it's exactly even. Huh. I don't know if that'll look, I don't know if that'll be a good idea though. Like, I don't know if it makes sense.
Also, I am a YouTuber as well.
Let me, can I get inside myself real quick so I can actually see the inside of this head? Oh, there we go. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, so it's 8 pixels wide. How can I see the top height though? Well, actually, hold on. That's unnecessary. I can where the fuck you at? Where the fuck? There you are. I can just look at the actual Steve head. So it's 2, 4. Wait, hold on. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it's 8. Yeah, it's just an 8 by 8. So basically, the head will. But that would be weird looking though. To have the head line up perfectly. How? See, that doesn't make sense from a depth perspective. Because if it's 8 by 8 and it matches up perfectly with the actual, how did we miss that? If it matches up perfectly with that, it's gonna be so flattened. Like it would need to be bigger than that, would it not? Because like you can clearly see it sticks out. So there's no way it's 8 by 8. It has to be larger than that. Huh. Alright, you know what? I think what we'll do is, rather than going off the in-game dimensions, we'll just rough draft this one. I think that would probably be the best idea at this current point in time, would be to just rough draft it and hope for the best. This is going to be especially annoying to remove if we decide that it doesn't turn out well, but this is probably the best approach we could do to this, is just kind of roughing it. See, but that's gonna look too wide compared to... Because the one thing that is actually nice about these is that they did manage to get the heads proportioned pretty well compared to the bodies. Alright, actually, you know what? I think I have a bit of a solution. Looking at that, right? So basically, we have it more like this. I think this will work. I think that'll work better for the head dimensions. Because as you can see right here, it's same width and everything, but it sticks out one forward and one backward, but it doesn't on the sides. In terms of the actual head. And then height-wise, we did 2, 4, 6, 7. We did 7 on the height. 2, 4, 6. We're just gonna go straight 8 rather than doing 7 though. Actually, it might be better to work with an odd number. Yeah, I think it might actually be better to work with an odd number for the head rather than a perfectly even number. We're just kind of rough drafting this this last bit because the in-game pixel counter, I mean, I could use it, but I honestly don't think the skin will come out looking as nice if we go off the in-game dimensions. Just because I don't think it'll translate into block form as well. And then obviously this won't be the actual height because the hair is going to give it a bit of extra height. But I still think it's too short. Let's actually buff it up to 8 like we originally were going to. We got someone new in chat. Let me check it out. What's up, Daddy French Fries? What a god tier name. My school had a Big Daddy's Pizza a while back. That shit was... Actually, it wasn't very good pizza, but... I mean, the name was pretty funny. Alright, let's fill in the head. Which, again, I really can't... Maybe it's just, Bedrock having weird lighting. But this terracotta looks significantly less like it used to. Like actual terracotta, and more just kind of rotten. Like, this shit looks dead. Looks like we're creating a fucking vampire right now, dudes. Like, it's pretty pale. To a bit of a... extent. But I honestly don't know if we'd actually have a better color to use for this. So we're just gonna say fuck it. And then if I feel the need to later, I might come back and change it. But there's a lot of other blocks that we could theoretically use, but that we have to worry about the fact that they'd have textures. Whereas white terracotta doesn't have a obnoxious texture. Because, like, we could use wood, but then the lines would show up and they would stand out pretty bad when you get up close. See, but that's also using white terracotta down there, but it doesn't look anywhere near as pale. So maybe it is just a bit of a lighting thing. That looks low-key terrifying when you don't actually add a, shit. Not really, but, you know, for comedy perspectives, we'll pretend it is, but, it does look low-key fucking nasty, not having any actual facial features. Shit looks like a giant blob. But building is experimentation, and having a broken controller is annoying as hell. Alright, I said that I was doing this because it was a project where I wouldn't have to use reference images, but I am actually gonna have to use one reference image, so, I lied to y'all. Alright, so let's, Alright, so that's gonna be interesting. Ooh, I might have to think about how I'm about to do this. So, we'll use that for that, because that will definitely come out better than if we don't. But the darker side, I don't know what to do for the darker side. Honestly, we might just make it brown instead of black, which wouldn't be, like, entirely accurate, but there's not any black staircase blocks or black slab blocks in this game, and without stairs and slabs, I'm not going to be able to create texture and depth in the hair. So I think I might have to just slightly alter the design for the, well, for the sake of the design itself. Like, we're just going to have to deal with it being brown instead of black, which is slightly unfortunate. But what is with that though? Like, come on, Mojang. We have all these different, like, we have 2 different yellow, friggin' sandstones, 2 orange sandstones. Just give us a black, man. Not literally a, but alright. So yeah, we're just gonna have to use brown. Now, I always low-key be fucking up with the hair. Like, I be low-key struggling with hair. So I'm gonna have to think about this for a second. And this is gonna take a lot of different attempts. Although, I would actually like to organize... Shit. I hate the way Bedrock's menu system works. Like, it's legitimately frustrating. This is gonna take a lot of experimentation. But, you know, let's come up here first. Actually, you know what? It would probably make more sense to start with just the general facial features before we do the hair, so that we have a bit of a blueprint for how the rest of it's gonna... Oh, yeah. Alright, so... Let me come over here. Shit. And then obviously it's not going to be right there, it'll be right here, but it was just kind of me testing waters. 3 and 3. That looks so weird without the rest of the decorations. Alright, let's go for it. Let's go with it for now. And then, like I said, if we have to make alterations later, we will. In case you're wondering, I'm not building that exact same head again. I'm just using that to make sure I don't mess up this head too much. And actually, since we're doing that for the thing, let me just change this real quick to a darker brown. Well, actually, that's a lighter brown, but you know what? Whatever. And then we'll just come over here and do some generic shit with some like pink concrete powder or whatever. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. That won't come out wood, so let's just do it like that. Alright. I know it looks really whack right now, but honestly, these ones also looked really bad. Although, actually, this one is still way too wide of a head for the body it was given. This one has kind of like a perfect head-to-torso ratio. It's just the legs are too skinny, so it comes out looking like a fucking SCP. So we're kind of using this one as our general guide on how to make a proper head. Because, not good with organics, and hair is a hella organic, so, you know, I kind of have to do a bit of thinking about it before I get into it. Alright, so let's actually come down, like, right here-ish, and do this. Well, actually, hold up. Let's change that into a full block as well. Shit, don't fall down. Alright, I kind of have to think about how to... Alright, let's just start up here for now. Hair really is an area where I, kind of struggle, honestly. Shit, let me make that a full block. Because it really is pretty difficult to do hair in Minecraft. Just because of how, like, flowing it is. Honestly, all organics are pretty hard in Minecraft. If you've never built an organic structure in Minecraft, you might not, like, low-key understand as much, but it is pretty difficult to build an organic structure in Minecraft without having it look rigid. Which is why I really don't do a lot of organic builds. But, this is gonna be an exception, ain't it? Let's do it like that. And then we're gonna add the depth to here later. You kinda, when you're doing hair, you have to start out with a rough draft first, and then you have to go back and start filling in and breaking things later. Because right now, you know, it's really flat, but it's not gonna be, it's not gonna look that bad later, once we have the chance to properly sort it out. But, let's change that so it's like that. Well, no, actually, hold on. Shit, broken controller sucks, mate. But, do that. We don't want to focus too much on the depth yet. Like, it is important, but it'll be better to work on it later once we have a better idea of what the rest of the body, or the rest of the hair, rather, looks like. So let's actually let's quit detailing for a second and just, loop back around. And, I am doing that on purpose, by the way. That wasn't a, mistake on my part. Alright, let's do that to make it line up better. Make the hair come back. And then we're gonna add in some, other blocks to variate the color later. But again, a lot of that stuff, when it comes to the fine print and the, you know, extra detailing, really does come off, or really does matter more later on in the project than it does near the beginning. Because you really don't want to, like, mess yourself up early on and then regret it later. Sup, fucking W187. We got some regulars coming into chat now, huh? But yeah, we really don't want to, like, fuck up the beginning too hard. You know, low-key. We want to kind of ease our way into the finer details. Because we will fuck this up pretty bad if we're not careful. Because hair really is a bitch to do. Or at least it's a bitch to do well. You know? Like, it's not too, see, that's too, see what I mean? Like, you might not notice it at first, but if you're not careful, you are gonna cause mistakes like this, where it just does not look right. So what we'll do is, alright, you know what? Let's cut out this, actually no. Let me stop for a sec. Let me think about this, and then look at the others. Alright, yeah, so I think what our main problem is that it's honestly too thick at the side. So if we cut it down a bit, that might fix our problem. For now, though, let's just scrap this entire little outburst and worry about that later. Because again, we really don't want to get caught up on fine details yet, because at this point we don't have a full reference to what the rest of it will look like. And when it comes to organics, you have to do a lot of backtracking. You have to make sure that one side doesn't overbear the other too much, or in the end it's just going to come out looking a bit wonky and a bit just not very pleasant to view, which, you know, certainly isn't our goal here. Because, you know, this is our main building world. Everything doesn't have to be perfect, but it should at least be, bearable without leading me to actually, hate being in that part of the world. Because over there's a lot of builds that I built, long time ago that I hate seeing, to the point where I rarely go to that side of my world. Right. The other thing is we're working with a different hairstyle here, and with a bit of a thicker hairstyle. So it's very easy to mess this up. Alright, so let's do this like that. Like, we really are working with a much more difficult style than we usually would if we were doing a normal build project. So this is going to take quite a bit of rethinking and troubleshooting and just general workarounds before we settle on a final product. I'm sure of that. Let's do that and then do that. Cut that down like there. Actually, let's change that to another slab as well. Yeah. And let's just bring that down by a bit. No, let's not have that line up. Let's do it. Shit, it's gonna line up anyway if I do it like that. Red, we'll do it like that instead. Yeah, I think that would come out a bit better. Yeah, the other thing is that mixing colors is also a pretty difficult thing to do when it comes to like, this is just gonna be generally a bit of an experiment, you know. It's been a long time since I've done organics, and I'm working with an especially complicated style of organics right now. that I would generally, like, not touch with a 25-foot pole. So it is going to have to... Yeah, because honestly, you don't actually have too much difficulty with the shape once you, like, properly, let's cut it in right there, and then cut it back right there. Yeah, we're not actually going to have too much problem with the shape once we get into the later bits. It's just the beginning that's always a bit frustrating and a bit difficult to figure out. Once we have a proper layout for what we're doing, this will be considerably easier. Although, actually, it doesn't go down to shoulder length right here. I should pull up. By the way, how many people do we still have in chat? Because it looks like chat is just kind of popping in and out this stream. Not a lot of stable activity. Anyway, we're going to have the hair actually come up on this one. So it's not going to be as it was on the other side. It's going to be a bit more, bit shorter, basically, just on this side than it was on the other. So let's break that. And then there are a few places like here where you're going to have to, like, to make it work, you're gonna have to actually cut into some of the head shape and replace it with the hair color you're using so that it lines up better. And in fact, I'm actually going to have this entire bit just kind of have a red back to it.
If noticed in not in your friend part of the description.
The friend part? That's really old. And the only ones there are Cactus and Caleb, because at that time you didn't upload, in case you forgot about the fact that you've quit YouTube more times than I can count. Alright, but yeah, let's have it come out again right here, down to right there. And I am definitely going to struggle a bit with this project, I can't even lie. This is definitely new in terms of difficulty scale than usual. Let's come up here and do it like this, and then we'll worry about the actual shaping of it later. We'll fix it later, basically, to make it less flat on the top. And then let's come down right here. I know I said it doesn't stick down as much, like this hairstyle doesn't, but this area right here needs to have a bit more variation, because it's looking wonky right now.
Why is there that weird effect when you place blocks sometimes?
Because bedrock is bad.
The block will light up for a moment.
Because bedrock's bad. That's the deepest my explanation goes. Because the people who designed bedrock are not good designers. Let's actually cut this back a bit. We made it come down a bit too far. Damn, this is not a hairstyle I am fluent with. This is definitely going to be a struggle. Let's actually have it come down like that, so it's more like a stray hair. And then let's cut this side out like that. Just put that there. Actually, let's bring this down a block or two. Or, yeah, like that. And then have a, oh yeah, so, yeah, this isn't, deep enough, basically. Is the problem we're running into right now. Is that we just have an area that does not extend down far enough to look pleasant. Damn, I'm really not good with this hairstyle. This is 100% going to be a struggle. The other thing is, we do not have the red sticking out far enough this way, because it's supposed to come out further than this. Damn, dude, this hairstyle is mad difficult to work out. It really is. It's much more complicated to do short hair than it is to do long hair. I will 100% always stand by that. Because this is low-key complicated. Let's make that a full block. And then let's make this into that. No, let's make it like that. Yeah, let's go with that for now. Alright, now we have to come back over here and work right here. So what we'll do, we'll go 2 slabs, then we'll do that. On this side, we're going to do a slab, then that. We're going to do block, 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 staircase, block, block. And then we'll fill in that area right there. And right there. Then we got to come up here. Let's break this layer. Put staircase here, 2 slabs there, and then full block here, a full block here, and then we'll actually change this staircase direction to that way. Come forward, let's see, bring that down like that, bring that down, make that into a staircase instead, there we go. Yeah, this is a very difficult hairstyle. A lot more difficult than I originally imagined it would be. It's very hard to work out how you should detail it. So we come back. Let's put a random one right there. Not random, but kind of have it split out a bit. In the back end, put one right there, and then have this one extend by 2. This block right here is going to be made in red, so is that, and then do that. Shit, and then we'll just make this full on red. Actually, no, I think we should have a brown right. What the fuck, dude? Why is bedrock so wonky? Let's see. Yeah, no, it was just the one block that needed changed. Nah, I think it's not the color that's the problem, it's the depth. Alright. This is a very difficult hairstyle, I mean, jeez, dude. I am struggling hella hard to get this hairstyle looking right. Alright, let's come down. We still haven't done this yet, have we? So it depends.
Hi.
How do we want to go back and do this part? Actually, you know what? I think I do know how we're going to go back and do this part. Gotta grab 2 andesite, polished andesite. We're going to come up to about here-ish, which is just short of there. And we're going to put that there instead. And then rather than having these where we originally thought they were going to be, we're going to fill those in with black. Alright, let me go back. Damn, this hairstyle is hard, man. Like, I'm second guessing it a lot. It's very difficult to do this hairstyle. 100% I am not doing this hairstyle again. I mean, let's be honest, I had no plan of ever doing it again, but I mean, just for extra oomph, we're never doing a hairstyle like this again. Short hair is such a bitch to do. Long hair is so much easier. Alright, red concrete powder. Is this too bright? Or too differently shaded? Let's try it, and if it ends up being too differently shaded compared to the pink, we won't add this. But it might still work. Let's add enough to where we can you know, to where we can think about it and have a legit perspective of it. Alright, that's good enough. I mean, it definitely stands out a bit more than the pink would if this were like another pink shirt. But I think it'll work. I don't think it's too bad. But yeah, man, this creative theme, bro, it's blaring. So let's go back and add the rest of the to the back and to the other side of that arm if we haven't already done so. Alright, like that. And then this side is lacking a bit. Actually, hold on, let's bring that down a bit so that it's not lined up with that one on the far side. Alright. And then detail to the hair on the dark side, right? Let's go back and add some spruce wood in to add a bit of texture to it and a bit of depth. Oh wait, hold up, that was a slab block, so we'll leave that be. Right here, we'll put one right here. And then let's just add like one or two to the top. Nah, let's do it like that. And let's have that be red still. We don't need it to be too separate, or too cutting in, I guess. What's the word I'm looking for? Because it ain't cutting in, it's, I guess, too standout-ish. Doesn't need to stand out as much as it would if it were like that. Damn, this hairstyle is hard to get right, dude. I think that's definitely better. Let me get rid of those blocks down here so we can properly see it from a distance. I'd say it definitely came out better than the other two characters did. But, I don't know if I'm still a massive fan of it. The other thing is the character proportions are actually accurate. You can see it has 2 legs instead of whatever the fuck this is. It has actual 2 legs. But, this is definitely a much better character model for if we were doing more of these in the same style. Although, if we were going to do more of these, we would do an increased height so that it's more on line with these. Because I think these characters have the height right. Like, if we're going to look at these characters, this character has the dimensions of the body right, this character has the head done right, and both these characters have the height done right, you know? So that's what we're going to think about if we ever do another one of these. Is we'll go with the same base right here, but increase the height a bit. And if we do increase the height a bit, it'll probably be more so in the torso than the legs. So I think, well, the legs could stand to go up 1 block or 2. But other than that, I feel like we don't want the legs to end up, you know, being this and having the body be that tiny little thing. This definitely did come out better than the other two did. Although we have forgotten the most important part of doing this, which is to grab a trapdoor, come over here, and now we get to work on the, I don't know if I'd call it the fun part, but the more interesting part of this build, which is, well, the interior. So, and these arms aren't as big as the arms in the the first one I did, so we won't be able to use the arms too much for interior because there's literally just a 1-block core, so that's just a dead idea. So we have a bit less space to work with, and we're actually gonna make this go down 1 more. Wait, right. Yeah, let's have this be a 2 instead of that. That's probably the best way we can fix our little color problem. Man, this is... Wait, hold on. This one still isn't 2. There we go. But yeah, we have a lot of space to work with. Well, actually, no, we don't, but... The other thing is we're probably going to come back and, taking terracotta, fill in the walls by 1 more block on every side, so that we can have a clean color room, rather than, I mean, I guess we could use pink, since, you know, brains and all that, but, actually, you know what, how should we do this? Well, yeah, because I don't want it to match with the roof, because then it's going to look like a fucking mental asylum room. Like, we gotta lock a dude up. But yeah, the interior is probably gonna be harder than the exterior to do. Can we get through here, please? Thank you. Just because, I do not know what I want to do for this interior. Go. Thank you. Alright, let's think about how we're gonna do this interior. Alright, so what I'm thinking is, since, you know, pink human brains and all that, we are actually going to do pink walls. Get that brain going. Actually, hold on, let me cut out where the eyes were. Dude, oh, this is gonna look so weird at first, but we'll make it better, I promise. But yeah, the most interesting part about building these statues is the interior, because the last two were pretty hard to do an interior for, and I ended up doing a lot of just kind of wonky interior decoration on the other two. So I think with this one, I'm going to try and do a bit of a cleaner job decorating the interior. And we might actually go into the interior of the other two in a bit. Man, chat is especially quiet. Y'all really ain't vibing, are ya?
Cue SpongeBob brain work play scene.
Yeah. Bro, the joke from that scene goes over, like, so many people's heads. And then... let's come down here. Take the or don't, because Bedrock is literally gay. Alright, and then let's just replace it. I know we have something better to replace these. Let's just come back here and add some red glazed terracotta to the walls. Get some interior decoration going. We got that modern design layout. Let's put a TV in this motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Well, painting, but, you know. Painting. Or it didn't pick it up because Bedrock is shit. Oh my god. Imagine having to press X on a picture twice in order to actually select it. This post was made by Why the Fuck Does Bedrock Ruin Everything, gang. Alright. And then let's not fall all the way down. Let's add a shelf right here. I'm also going to try and make this one look more like a, well, actually, hold on. We should probably add the stairs so we can get down. I'm going to try and make this one look more like a proper building, rather than the other ones, which I just kind of cram stuff. Oof, that's not going to work. Let's start it over one. I want to have a better way to get down the thing than ladders. Or at least a more enjoyable way to get down than ladders. Well, that and my controller's broken, so I literally can't walk down ladders. So, putting those in a world is basically just saying, hey, I never want to go into this place again. Let's make it come like that. And then the height of each layer is just gonna... Wait, by the way, how did we... Oh, we had to put it all the way back up against the wall in order to do it, too. So basically, I guess the way we'll have to do the decorating now is like this, essentially, where it'll have to, you know, slowly crawl down the floor set. And we'll add the decorations in to finish it off after we get proper layout going. But yeah, we're going to try and make this one look a bit more quaint, a bit more homey than the other ones, which were just kind of cramming them full with things that you would realistically need in a survival world, just so that it could act as a technical survival house. Because literally the other two statues, you could live in them if they were in a survival world. Like, they have all the necessities of life in them. This time, I don't want to do any crazy or whack-ass shit like that. I want to... we want it to be 2, not 1, so that it doesn't look so egg. So let's do it like that. Let's come in, fill in that. And then it's just the last 2 that is devoted to... So there's definitely going to be a lot less storage space, but we'll kind of regulate it, you know? And actually, we're going to fill in the roof with this pink, too. Because that's a nasty looking roof right now. We have to leave this open, though, just because it's the way out of the place. Dual shock controller low, of course it is. Ooh, that was a really bueno pop. But yeah, chat is just dead as hell today. Like, y'all really ain't vibing with the idea of talking during streams, are you? let's see. Yeah, that's fine. But yeah, we're gonna add in the decorations to make the place look better. For now, we're just gonna... Shit, I can't see a thing. We need brightness. And stop. There it is. Man, I'm not used to this whole new menu yet. It's gonna probably take me a while to get that... Oh, actually. Yeah, I just kind of thought about that, didn't I? Yeah, so what we'll do, actually, is since the color changes right here, we will... Let's come back and do that. We're going to fill this section in.
In the only one here, brew. People join.
Bro, people were joining, they were just all toxic as hell. Speaking of which, have any of them... None of them disliked the video, which is very bizarre, seeing as how toxic they were being. But, yeah, seeing as the color changes right here, what we'll do is we'll change the method of getting down, but seeing as we can't really, accurately use, give me a minute, I know the word, ladders, seeing as we can't use ladders, we will have to substitute for something else. And, yeah, let's just add the floor and make it red. But yeah, we'll have to add in a, different way of getting down to each layer. And then we'll add
No, you have one dislike.
Is there? Oh yeah, there is. That must be from the guy that was being toxic earlier, the one I muted. He must have disliked when he got mad. But yeah, and then we'll have to put it nearby. So let me come just below the surface. Just a little bit. I don't know how big of a space I need for this. Cause I mean I know how big like it needs. You know what you know what? It's better if I just do it than try to explain it. But now let's make it come down one more block just so I'm certain. Alright, let's drop that right there for a second. Let's grab doodle-doo-doo-doo, dark prismarine. Let's just like place a shit ton of... Let's just make like a whole wall of dark prismarine right here. An entire floor of dark prismarine right here. Put some more dark prismarine right here. I don't care how it looks because this is all getting buried in a second. It just has to be functional. Damn it. My inventory is completely full. Alright, let's grab. I saw it. There it is. Let's start here. Oh, nope. We need to go down a bit more. And then let's completely fill this room up with water. Make sure there's no errors, and then let's add the conduit. There it is. Do we have enough? We do have enough. Alright, now we can get rid of that, and we can come up here. Take the red, fill in that bit right there. And now, wait. We should be able to actually swim up this without having to worry about it.
You have now entered Nut 1.
What? Although, bruh, that was a hella bro moment, bro. You need to, like, yeet yourself out of chat. We're actually gonna add some soul sand and some magma blocks to create an elevator system, though. Magma, meep, nip. Yeah, rather than having it just be a straight swimming contest. So now, we can go to here, it'll shoot us up. We can go to here, it will not suck us down, but, I mean... yeah, since this one side doesn't actually suck you down anyway, we'll just do that. Plus, we don't need it to suck you down, we only need it to be able to, like, send you up. Because, I mean, the player can just swim down, you know? Alright, let's drop off these so that I have enough inventory space to pick up. Yeah, now we have everything back on us. And now we can actually separate these floors out. We'll use just dark oak wood for now, because I don't really have a, shit, is my night vision running out? Oh, my night vision already ran out. I only have night vision right now because of the, conduit. Lol. I didn't even notice my night vision ran out, because I still had the night vision from the conduit being activated. Alright, let's grab the brown. We actually, hold on, we don't need dark oak trapdoor anymore. So let's keep this.
Nut 1 has been fully regenerated.
Bruh, you being pretty fucking gay right now. And then let's have the floor be 3. Yeah, let's have it be 3. And then we'll deck out each floor with whatever we decide needs to go on each floor. Because we actually do have a lot of real, like, options for each floor. How many more floors can we make, by the way? So if we do another set of 3, then we can have one area up here of 2, which we can use for storage. So yeah, that'll work out just fine. Alright, there we go. So now we have...
next fire confirmation.
Nope, go down.
Laugh.
We have 1, 2, 3, 4 floors that we can work with. In terms of, wait, did we, no we didn't, okay. Alright, good. So yeah, we have 4 floors to work with. And then once we get up here, which, I mean, let's just have that be like a bit of a stepping stool. Oh shit, dude, that shit rockets you up so much. Yeah, let's have like a bit of a stepping area so that you can actually get out of the tub without it being a pain in the ass. Yeah. So we have a lot of space to work with now. Now, the only thing we should still need is the night vision potion. So let's scrap everything else. And let's think about how we're gonna do each floor, right? So first of all, we are gonna need this. We are going to need, if I can scroll down, doodle-a-doop-a-doo, we are gonna need this. Ah, damn, my throat low-key be hurting. Alright, first floor, right? Let's come over here, let's grab lectern, there we go. And then there's a 2-block center in the room, right? Yeah. So let's add 2 lecterns to each side, put the 2 emeralds right there, grab 2 item frames. Oh dude, my throat be hurting again. Gotta unplug my controller even though it's not really all the way charged. Then we'll put something on the lecterns, which will just be an empty book for now. I might go back and add some text to it later, might not, it depends. So let's grab a written book. And then let's grab some sort of lighting system. I think we'll use end rods to light up this room. End rods are here for some reason. Yeah, let's just use end rods to light up the room. And then on top of this, we will just add 2 red sheets. Dude, oh my god. Alright, see. Oh my god. Let me breathe, you stupid charger cord. Or not even charger cord. Alright, let's add a bit of a chair going on in the corner so that we got some vibing areas. Lay down a small carpet in front of it. Let's see. And I deleted the night vision potion. You know what? It doesn't matter. Alright, so that's like 1 floor, kinda. By the way, did I pass a floor? Oh, all this is just the room that we can store things in. Let's grab some chests and stuff. Chesties, chesteroons. Let's grab chests and barrels. Chest. Barrels for the diversity factor. Which, actually, we can kind of double stack that, because we want to be able to have as much storage space. Which, I mean, technically we could do all barrels and we'd have... I need light. Why did I delete my night vision potion? Yeah, so there we go. Then let's add... We really just need to... Oh, hold on, I messed up right there. Alright, let's add chest. Barrel, barrel. Oh, crap. Alright, oh, that's how we can do it. Like that. And then just do the same like that. Like that. There we go. So now we have... Oh, actually, hold on. Let me just come in here real quick. I don't want mobs to spawn in there if I accidentally, Let me go down there and grab color, or lights real quick. Shoot me up. Come back down. Add that in there. Fill that back in. Just so that... Because I really don't want to have, like, mobs spawning in a place where I can't get to them. And then, since this is a really tight area, let's just try and light it up like that. Because then you can still, you can still flip out easily enough, and that'll give the room enough light to be an effective storage space. Let's go down a layer. Because I really do want this to, oh my god, turn out a bit nicer. I do have to do a tiny bit of research real quick on one thing. Let me just check that out. Alright, that is what I thought, but I had to check it just to make sure. So let me grab... Actually, what would be a good way of representing that? Gotta think about that. Damn. Fucking A, dude. Let's grab that real quick, and we're gonna need one more thing if I can find it. Shame, there's not a lot of stuff you can do. Man, leather horse armor looks kinda weird looking nowadays, don't it? Let's see. Let us see. Let me check that real quick. I don't know what I should use for this next bit. Let me think about that real quick. Actually, I'm probably just gonna grab these, because those might be helpful later on. So that would be... so then we can use... Let's see. Oh, there we go. That was a nice pull-up. Alright, so let's grab... Actually, let me pop up a bit. That is not what I wanted to do. Give me the item frame. Let me go down. And then we should probably actually add some bed space down here, but, dip.
Hi.
Sup, welcome to chat. Melon Master. Alright, and then... we should probably add something into this room for, not literal storage space, but more of a representational storage space. So let's come back here, grab... Broken controller? Can you eat a 7-foot bag of dick? Speaking of things that need to eat dick, this annoying-ass dog that won't shut the fuck up. There's literally nothing there. You're barking at thin fucking air. I'm not going down there, because I'm gonna go down there, and I'm gonna go all the way down there, and I'm gonna be like, oh, dog, what the fuck do you want? And then as soon as I fucking get down there, that dog is gonna stop talking and go completely silent, because deep down, we all know that dog is just being a little bitch. Oh, that dog is gonna drive me to the brink of actual insanity. Yeah, that dog is... Actually, you know what? Why not double this into literal storage space as well, you know? If we're already having it be a representational storage space, it wouldn't hurt to make it actual storage space as well. And then we'll put its base purpose on the side. Man, Bedrock changed so many things for the worse rather than for the better. Like, right there, I dropped the door down to pick up the armor stand, but instead of picking up the armor stand, it deleted the door without picking it up, making me have to go back and change it, and, like, go back and get it again. Like, that's extra effort that shouldn't need to be done, you know? So why is it, like, a thing? And then let's come over here and just use the closest thing we'll be able to get to this without, oh my god. It's so annoying, because, you know, if you've played PlayStation 4 Edition for 3.5 years, you're not going to be used to having to double-click every time you want to pick up an item if you already have an item in your hand, you know? Like, it's a minor change, but it's enough to mess with a player who's been playing the game consistently for a long period of time. And then let's add some table space in here. Oh my god. Yes, continue to bark at the air like the annoying piece of shit you are. You are very endearing, dog. Alright, let's add... Oh my god. I'm literally about to blow someone's brains out. Not my own brains. Someone else's. I'm going to commit murder because of a goddamn dog. And I'm going to upload it to that shitty Storytime channel that talks about wanting to fuck your brother. Which is an actual thing, by the way. Like, that shitty animated Storytime channel. Anyone who's, like, caught up to date with memes has probably seen some of the memes about that channel, but shut the fuck up. Oh my god, I will fucking cook you into a goddamn souffle. Oh my god, this dog. I've seen 9,000 different forms of hell, and yet this is the worst one. Truly, this is the most despicable outcome that could have been picked. Listening to this goddamn dog bitch. Damn it. Did that fuck anything up? Surprisingly, no. Although I do not know how that didn't fuck anything up. Because I'm pretty sure that should have fucked things up. But whatever, I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth, or whatever the expression is. Actually, yeah, I'm going to leave it like that. But yeah, so... we're doing a better job at detailing this building than we did with the other ones. That is for sure. We got one layer left, really? Is that it? Only one layer left, yeah. Oh, but we still have all this area to detail, so it's not like we're completely out. But now we have a proper bedroom and shit down. Let's come down here. So that leaves us one last layer. Let's go up again. I'm actually about to check my phone real quick. Got 3 people in chat, or at least 3 people watching the stream. Alright, let's come back down. So, now that just kind of leaves one last room that we have to decide what to do with. And, I'm just gonna place these here for temporary. I'm probably not keeping those there, but when this night vision wears off, I would like to have light.
In my personal opinion, Xbox is better, but I don't mind PlayStation.
I mean, Xbox and PlayStation are basically the same when it comes to Minecraft, but, I mean, I can respect that you believe Xbox is better, but, I mean, the fact that Xbox hasn't had a good console exclusive since Halo 4, whereas PlayStation has, you know, God of War and Spider-Man and all these other ones, I mean, kind of feels like PlayStation has the better exclusives. And when it comes down to it, since they run about exactly the same in terms of FPS, and since they can run most of the same games, it really does come down to the exclusives to decide which console kind of, I guess, gains superiority. I mean, there's no such thing as a superior console. Like, every console has its merits. But, I mean, if you look at it from, like, which one has the better game count, you know, PlayStation kind of surpasses Xbox by a bit. Anyway, we gotta think of something to put down here, and I'm saying that as a person who has an Xbox and played on an Xbox for years before switching to a PS4. Hell, I still have the Xbox 360 right next to me. Oh my god, I'm killing the dog. I'll be right back. Speaking of which, if y'all want something to eat, I'll invite you over. We can cook this motherfucker up, dude. I'm about to get so... think I overcooked the dog a bit. It's a bit chewy, not gonna lie. Probably should have added a bit more water to the recipe. Anyway, let's get back to working on this room. So, let's see. Yeah, so basically, we don't have a lot left. We've kind of decorated this out. Although we are actually going to make a slight alteration to the room below us in a minute. Alright, you know what? I actually do have an idea for the last room.
Xbox has game previews, so like alphas and betas for all games. Also, I'd love to see a vid of you shouting at your dog, laugh, hey ha 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 ha.
Alright. So let's come down here. Oh yeah, we actually have to drop it now because Bedrock removed that feature. Because, you know, Bedrock removes everything that's actually convenient. So for this last layer, I think we should add a kitchen space. And actually, yeah, we're gonna make this last room into a bit of a kitchen. Because we do not have much else that we really could or would need to put into this. Oh, that's the conduit making heartbeat noises. Honestly, the heartbeat noise wasn't even what caught me off guard. It was like that little bubbling noise. But then after I heard the bubbling noise, I noticed the heartbeat. But, I mean, that could get kind of annoying, but at the same time, I mean, it's not too terrible. You have got to be fucking kidding me. Oh, he came down. I should shut the fuck up now. Oh, he seems happy that I've shut the fuck up. I know. I'll wait 5 seconds and then fucking start again. I'm a good dog. Oh, fucking dude. Say what you want about cats, but at least they know how to shut the fuck up. Fucking A, dude. I'm literally gonna fucking kill myself. Oh, but it shut up. The dog heard my wailing and has decided to shut the fuck up. Never mind! God damn it! How are you this loud? If there is a god, may he strike that dog down with every bit of anger and wrath that I am feeling right now. Jesus. Alright. Now then, let's just... we're gonna have to settle down a bit. I'm literally going to murder someone in the next 5 minutes. Preferably a neighbor. Alright, so yeah, we're just gonna make this downward bit into a kitchen space. And, yeah, I don't really have any commentary to make anymore, because the little bit of hope and joy that I did have in my shriveled old heart was taken away by that annoying dog. So we're just gonna kinda do it quietly, while we, nah, I don't like that being that long. Just gonna kindly and quietly add a table space in. By the way, they finally added the Wither Rose to, Minecraft alongside the Bedrock update, is when it came. So that was kinda neat, because when they added the Lily of the Valley and the, Cornflower to Minecraft PlayStation, they kinda just forgot about the fact that there was another flower in that update. So it's kinda nice to... Oh, actually, we should break these so that we know how dark this room really is. Yeah, we could use another light on the table. Then let's... Oof, we can't. Alright, let's just, well, we can't add... I mean, I guess we could add some right here to create light. Alright, let's add a flower pot with a wither rose in it. Actually, let's move it. Nope. Okay, let's not flail around for 20 minutes. And then let's grab some plates. Because what would be the point of having a table if you don't have plates on said table? I can put one here. Actually, let's just put the one. And then let's just put a button next to it to represent, like, silverware wrapped up in a napkin.
Hello.
Just because if I add more than one, I don't think it'll turn out very well. So we're just going to have it kind of be like silverware or a separate platter. Sup gaming with CJ. Which, you know, it's not perfect, and it definitely could stand a bit of... Alright, let's grab the... Bam. Actually, let's put it further in like that. And then...
It is Bedrock.
I think that room is probably good. Let's drop all this. Oh shit, that's gonna be a bitch, because as soon as I go back up there, all of that's gonna fill my inventory. I should have probably thought about that earlier, shouldn't I? Before I threw like 30 blocks in there. Alright, well. So you know what, it's a pretty decent kitchen space for the size of the room I'm working with. Let's go back up and pick up literally all of that useless junk. And then let's drop it all back down. Oh my god, dude, this dog, man. I don't have the words. Alright, so we don't have any proper rooms left. But we do still have, like, 3 floors.
Tell me it is bedrock.
2 floors. Yes, it is bedrock. You can obviously tell it's bedrock. Like, I'm clearly playing on PlayStation by the triangle and by the R2 mine and stuff like that. You can see the controls for PlayStation, so you know I'm either playing PS4 edition or bedrock. And
what
by the time
you
joined,
your voice keeps
I was
changing.
right next to a wither rose.
1 minute you sound 4 and the next one 4.
Well, both of those guesses were severely wrong, so that's disappointing. We need an anvil.
I can join you.
I mean, theoretically you could. I'm not actually going to invite you, though, so big oofs on that one. Anyway, we do still... Nope, 1 layer higher. Nope, 1 layer higher. We do still have 2 layers that we can add stuff to, because this 3rd layer can't really have a lot of decoration to it. Oh, and for the people who got here and didn't actually understand what was happening, we've been building this entire thing inside of a human being.
Dude, your mic just broke.
Did it really? That would be quite unfortunate. This is a pretty old mic. But yeah, we're building this... Oh, my mic fell off. I actually probably should listen to chat real quick. Or listen to the stream audio. Because this is a really old mic, so it might have actually broken. Or listen to the stream audio. I mean, it definitely still sounds like shit, but that's just because of my voice. But yeah, anyway, we're building this entire thing inside of a person, which is why all the rooms are so cramped and tight-knit. But anyway, we do still have 2 more layers to work with, so we should probably, think about what to add to these. Can we place that there? We could, but if we do it like... Nope, not that. But if we do it like that, it'll work better. That way we can still get down without bumping our head. So yeah, don't know what I'm going to add to these 2 layers. For right now, I am going to have to place down that anvil, though, because I'm going to have to do some renaming of stuff down there, but...
Hey, I make pixel art and music and I actually made 1 vid on it. It would be cool if I'd check it out.
Separate the cauldron. Let's see. What potion should we grab? Oh, actually, I think for the, Oh, actually, I don't know if they added that to this version of Minecraft. Does Bedrock even have that? That is a good question. I don't think Bedrock does have that. Yeah, no, it doesn't. They must not have added that one yet. I don't even remember what it does. I'm actually, now I'm curious. Because I remember when they added that, but I don't remember what it does, so I'm about to check that out. Really? Wait, is it only fishing, or does it affect other stuff too?
Fuck going on?
I'm checking something out on the wiki real quick, cause there's 2 buffs in Minecraft on Java Edition that I don't think are on Bedrock Edition, and one of which I was actually about to put in a cauldron. I don't know how accurate the wiki actually is on this, but I guess it increases your fishing ability, which, I mean, makes sense. What else would you use a luck potion for? But yeah, that is a big rip, because that's just not on Bedrock. Neato. Speaking of weird things that, you know, you wouldn't really notice, they removed the shrub from Minecraft. If you don't know what the shrub was, it was like a variant to the dead bush that wasn't actually a dead bush, like it was considered separate. But yeah, they removed the shrub from Minecraft when the Bedrock update came, which in my opinion is kind of bizarre. There's a lot of small details like that that I've been noticing. But alright, let's come back and add... Let's see. If I'm not gonna use luck, I need to think of a different potion to use for this then. Because there is a lot of options. Fuck it, we're just gonna go with a strength potion. But yeah, so what we'll do, since we still have 2 whole layers that we need to work on. Actually, no, we're just going to put 2 right here. Fill that with 2, but that with 3. Put where is it? Oh yeah, it's really far down, isn't it? It's somewhere right here. It is. All right, put tripwire hooks for you know, faucets, and then can we make it go down one side? We can make it go down one side without it affecting the other.
What are you building, homeboy?
Oh, who we got in chat this time? Sup, Caleb? Basically, we're in the main building world again, and so I was looking at these 2 old statues, and I was not happy with the way they came out, so I built a 3rd one, which came out slightly better. There are still things about it I would change, but and now we're going back ahead and doing the interior to this one. And obviously, the other 2 interiors are already done. In fact, actually, let me go into the other 2 interiors. One of which can only be accessed from this old building, which this was like the first thing I ever built in this world.
I was busy playing my violin.
Which is why it looks so bad, is because it's literally the oldest build in this world. It's like a 4-year-old build. But anyway, so this goes into the first of the 2 statues. And you can see as we scroll through here that a lot of, like, this statue, I mean, this is just a random piano room for no reason. Like, a lot of this one is just, like, adding things that would make, actually, you know what, this one isn't the one I thought it was, but then you have rooms like this where it's just like, what the hell is this? Why is it just a random furnace series?
Speech to chat voice is on.
And then, hold up, let me go down. I mean, yeah, it is. Then right here we have like a minor enchanting room. It's not supposed to be practical, it kind of just made it look good. But yeah, like this one, this house is not designed very well. It's, damn it, getting down this ladder is going to be so difficult. Stop going up it, please. Just walk down. You don't have to do this. Oh, I think I'm going to get down without it being difficult. Oh, come on, don't climb up. Nope, stop climbing. Go down. Come on, you can do it. Come on, you're really close. We're almost there. Nope, walk down. And Buenos Dias. But yeah, I have a broken controller, which is why going up and down ladders is literally hell incarnate. But, so that's the... well, actually, which statue was that? I think that's that statue, or it might be this one, I don't know. But then in the other one, we actually have to enter through the top. Got them... shit, not more ladders. My one weakness. Go down. Down. Alright, let's close it. You just have, like... oh my god, does this entire place run on ladders? But yeah, this one you can see I just crammed god damn it. I just crammed everything I could to make this place livable. Go down. Go. Oh, this is literally hell. Oh, there's actually another room in here. But yeah, like the first 2 oh my god, go. Go down. Oh my fucking god. You know what? Fuck it. No. No, 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 no. It's not worth it. It's one more fucking room.
Break the ladders.
Yeah, this is the last room. It's just a fucking enchantment room. And it's not even a good enchantment room either. I'm gonna fucking yeet this controller into the wall. Broken controller gang is the only controller gang. Alright. But yeah, so now we're working on this one, which the hair didn't come out as well because I was working with a predetermined hairstyle and it was not one that I'm good at doing. And I'm already pretty bad at organics to begin with. But now we just have to finish off the interior, which we don't have a lot of interior space left in this one, but we're just gonna add a few little touches up to it just to make it a bit more enjoyable as you head into the lower layers. And you can tell with this one that I was already like prepared with the knowledge that going down ladders would be hell, which is why that is not what I meant to grab. Like, I was already prepared with the knowledge that getting down ladders would be hell, which is why we have a water elevator instead. Which, honestly, in itself is kind of annoying sometimes, but it's just, it's better than flailing down a ladder for 20 minutes. Yeah, right now we're just gonna go back and add a few finishing touches, because not really a lot we can do with these rooms without just cramming useless stuff in them for the sake of cramming stuff into them. And then let's just put, like, a chest right there. We should put an end chest somewhere in this place, though, just so that we have a, that. We aren't gonna keep the anvil in here. Well, actually, I mean, I guess it couldn't. Yeah, no, we're not gonna keep the anvil in here. We only need it because we're about to enchant stuff. Which reminds me, let's go down to layer 3, isn't it? Or not, because we accidentally walked backwards. Grab that.
I love the lantern, it's pretty.
Oh yeah, the lantern is a wonderful block. It truly is amazing. I'm so glad they added it. But yeah, not a lot left to do. But we are going to change a few things to finish up the aesthetics of this build. Because, you know, you can never talk in English for more than 3 seconds without losing your train of thought and stumbling like a fucking idiot for 20 minutes. You can never actually, yeah, I had a word here. It was important. Well, not important, but, you know, I had a point that was a point. It's gone now. That's the end of the story. I don't have a point anymore. But, I'm sure it was interesting at one point. Who knows what my point was, because even I can't remember it now. Let's just do infinity, honestly. Like, we don't need to do anything crazy. We just need to add infinity to each of them. Wait, bow enchants are down here, though. There it is. Actually, we're gonna save that and add that to something different. Oh, that's whack! You can't change it like that anymore? That's big unfortunate. You used to be able to do that. Basically, you used to be able to enchant random objects regardless of, whether the enchant would actually go on that object or not, but it looks like you just can't do that anymore. That is a bummer, because that removes a lot of aesthetic options. Hold on, let me go check something out real quick. Right here it is. So, did it affect pre-enchanted objects? See, look, right there, Essence of Nature, you can see it's a slime ball enchanted with thorns. Wait, let me come back to an anvil. And then let's add a slime ball. And try and add thorns. Yep, you can't do that anymore. That is so unfortunate. Because that removes a lot of different possibilities. In terms of aesthetic choices. That is actually unfortunate. That really does suck. Damn, dude, that's actually whack as hell. Just another thing that Bedrock completely butchered. What a fucking disappointing conclusion to that little area. Man, I cannot believe it, dude. They changed so much for the worse. Like, it had literally no downsides to existing. It was only a positive benefit. It had no actual effects. It just it gave you an aesthetically pleasing option for building. And they were just like, nah, man, we're getting rid of that shit. Dude, this whole thing, man, this whole Bedrock thing is not entertaining me in the slightest with how bullshit their updates are. Cause, like, there's no negative effect to being able to put infinity on a slime ball, right? Like, if I want to enchant a slime ball with infinity, I mean, that doesn't make me overpowered. I'm not having infinite slime balls shoot out of my damn hands. The only reason they have to, like, remove that as a feature is just because they can. Like, God, dude. I mean, I probably could add it with command blocks, but I'm not going to do command blocks just to do something that used to be possible because Bedrock decided, hey, let's do something for the worst rather than for the better. Anyway, actually, you know what? No, that works fine. However, we are going to grab a few more blocks. And by a few more blocks, I mean a lot more blocks. Alright, so let me go... I'm going to get one block for each of them. Or at least one item for each of them. It doesn't have to be a block. Just continue. Continue. Alright, so... Knocked, let's do... Alright, knocked. Let's go... Alright, you know what? Since knocked is kind of the vanilla template, right? It's like the base design that everything else is made from. Let's just use a, Actually, no, let me think about this.
Emoji waving hand.
Bro, we started at the very beginning and we already don't know what to do for the first one. Alright, so, knocked, let's go... What would be good for knocked? What would be good for knocked? Oh, actually, I know exactly what... no, hold on, because that could be used better for something later. Damn, dude. We managed to go 5 seconds before getting lost. Hello. For knocked, huh? What would be good for knocked? I'm, like, low-key struggling. Oh, they changed... I like the new fire charger texture, though. That actually does look pretty lit.
Are you mad at me still?
I don't even know who you are. But anyway, we're not gonna bother with that just because we managed to go a full 5 seconds without getting lost. But I think we're basically gonna call this one here. So let's go to the top, right? Once you come in, you got the first come down. Not a lot to it. This is just kind of the entering area. We've got a storage room on the first layer, which, you know, is just practical. Second layer, we've got a bit of a lounging area. Third area, we've got a proper bedroom going on. Although, actually, there is one more thing I am going to add to the bedroom. If we can grab a block and then... stop. There it is. And it changed at the last second because broken controller. I literally hate everything about my existence. Alright, no. Well, that would have worked, but I prefer that one. And then let's do... Actually, let's do it, like... Okay, I get it, universe. You want me to pick that one. Goddamn. And anyway, the reason we're doing this is to add a sort of, like, poster aesthetic to the room, so that it looks more lived in. Because these aren't supposed to be paintings, they're more of just supposed to be posters. Oh, actually, we do have one more place, or one more little stand that we could do something with. Depends on what we're gonna do with it, though. Oh, actually, hold on, there is one more thing we need to do. Fish. Fish are in food, and food is probably in nature. Wait, there's cooked cod. Oh, there's raw cod. Yes, you can stay here now. And then what else? I think that should be it, honestly. We could probably add something to the armor stand, but I don't know what we would add to it, honestly. The conduit noises can probably get a bit annoying, though. Well, actually, I am going to add one more thing. Which is kind of the theme of right now, isn't it? Finding more and more things to add. Grab item frame, get rid of that, replace it with a totem of undying. Nope, don't go up there. And then let's grab some candles. So that we can just put a few candles in the room. Make it look a bit more messy, honestly. rather than this clean vibe that we got going on right now. Damn, but I can't put them in the corner like that, otherwise it won't look right. So maybe we should just call the room, because honestly it does look perfectly fine the way it is. And then if we go down to the last room, I'd say this turned out pretty well. Dude, that's some nice ass movement speed. Although actually, seeing as we do have a lot of relatively empty space, might actually be a good idea to add some of these candles up here in a few different places just to make the place look a bit messier. Because really, at least in my philosophy of room design, organized chaos will always be pure order. Because when you make a room that looks pure and ordered, it doesn't look lived in. It looks dead and empty and sterile. It's only when you add a bit of chaos into the world that you actually get a nice, lived-in, home-like vibe. But, yeah, so that should basically do it for this build. Which, seeing as we finished this build, basically means we can finish this stream. Because that's all this stream is just building this. I'd say it honestly came out pretty well. Although, not this area. That needs to change. Not like that. The gap needs to be more distant. Let's see, do we have... Yep, that. Yeah, there we go. That fixed it up a tiny bit. But yeah, considering the fact...
I had to do chores.
That's unfortunate because I'm literally about to end the stream. But considering the fact that we haven't worked with this hairstyle before, I'd say we did the best that we could. And this is a very difficult, like, hairstyle to match. We got the body down perfect, though. I'd say the only thing we could have done better is by increasing the height a few notches. But honestly, considering the character that we're building, it would make sense for the height to be a bit short. Alright, let's go over the rooms one more time since you weren't here, though, Caleb, and I feel low-key kind of bad to end the stream on you as soon as you get back. Also, I want to add more candles in here. Because we have this one room at the very top of the stairs that's empty, and some candles could spice it up. Dude, using candles is just actually so nice. Like, it adds so much. It's such a tiny detail, but it adds so much to a room. It really does. And then let's just add a human corpse in the corner for... Oh, actually, this room's gonna be kind of dark, though, isn't it? So let's, actually, you know what? No,
I like the sound they make.
The placing sound. But yeah, so this is like the first room. It's just kind of an entry area. Come down here, we've got the main stairwell. Go down, we got a storage room. Go down one more, we've got the finished like lounge-ish room. Go down one more, got the bedroom. Although actually, now that I'm down here, I realized I probably should have put something right here. And I guess the best thing we can put right here would probably be... Actually, the best thing we could put right here would be nausea. But for some reason, Bedrock doesn't have Potion of Nausea as a selectable option. So we're going to... Thick Potion? Thick Potion? If I pop this Thick Potion and don't magically appear with the biggest set of tits in the universe, I'm going to be sincerely disappointed. My disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined.
WTF, no nausea potion?
Yeah, there's no nausea potion. But anyway, I'm low-key disappointed now. The Thick Potion did not give me tits. Anyway, let's just plop some shit down on there. Dude, that's a low-key disappointing outcome for that potion. To not get... Oh, wait, I forgot to do the last room. So after the bedroom, we got the kitchen space. And, I picked all the details that I added to the rooms. It kind of looks like just random.
My favorite is the thicker potion.
But, yeah, dude, the Thick Potion is hella. But all the things that we added in terms of the interior decoration were added for a reason. So that's basically going to call this build here. And this build was the point of the live stream. So we're basically going to call the stream here. Sorry that you kind of dipped out and missed most of it, Caleb. But, I don't have anything to do now that I finished that. Well, actually, hold on. Just kind of realizing there might be one more thing that I need to do. But I might just not do it. Depends on how difficult I think this will be. Actually, no. There's a few things that I still have to do. I was not entirely right. The time to finish is not yet. First of all, we need to come down to, here is fine. Because there needs to be a band right here, which I forgot. And then on the second side, there's actually another sort of thing going on here. Like another sort of band, but this one is like that. Then let's add the buttons to it. Buttons.
Who is this person you building?
Buttons. Let's grab, no, not spruce. Let's use mix between jungle and stone. And that is irrelevant information. And okay, no, that is right. I had to make sure I didn't mess that up. But yeah, no. So now we should have everything in the bag. But yeah, of all three of these statues, 2 of them are based on real people. The only one that isn't is the pink one, which I was just kind of freestyling. I like picturing human beings as skins. Because, in all honesty, Minecraft Bedrock does not have a lot of good skins. So when I see people who have, like, interesting outfits, I do like to try and picture what that would look like as a skin. Yeah, I think we're gonna call it here, because that should be everything we got. In terms of this one. Or at least everything that I could make work, we've gotten. There's nothing else that I'd be able to actually add to this to, enhance the quality. But yeah, it is mad unfortunate that you did miss quite a bit of the stream, Caleb, but I don't have anything else to do. Like, when I started this
Next stream build yourself.
Oh, I'm never doing that. I wouldn't make a good Minecraft skin. One reason being, I just do not have an interesting outfit style. I just sort of wear whatever I think will, you know, like if it's a cold day, I'll wear a jacket and sweatpants, and if it's a warm day, I'll wear, you know, jeans and a long sleeve shirt, or a shirt, and honestly, I'd still probably wear a jacket just because I'm, insecure as hell about how skinny I am. But, yeah, I wouldn't make a good skin.
Ooh, build me.
Bro, but your hair is so difficult, dude. Your hair is so curly, bro. I wouldn't be, like, and I can't do the curls. It'll just look like you have a giant afro. Like, it'll be a full-on, like, giant black blob on top of your head. Dude, it'll look like you're being fucking possessed by an alien, dude. Like, that's, oh. I mean, oh. Like, dude, your hairstyle
WTF did I join too?
Your hairstyle would kill me. Your hairstyle would literally kill me. I would not be able to build your hairstyle, Caleb. Honestly, you kind of joined at what's probably about to be the end of the stream.
Someone talking about an afro being too big.
Yeah, sorry, you kind of joined, like, right at the end of the stream. Like, okay, maybe not. I might continue the stream. It depends, because now that I've completed what I actually set out to do this stream...
My fro is huge.
I don't have a goal. Like, there's nothing else that I have planned for this stream. So I just kind of have to either cancel or, like, cut out the stream here, or think of something to do real quick. And I low-key do not have any idea what that would be. But yeah, I'd say the only, like, downside I really see to this, which, by the way, this was modeled largely off of, like, in terms of proportions, I used Minecraft's actual in-game skins to get the proportions right. Only problem is that the actual Minecraft skins, like this one, do not actually compare when you build them in-game in a way that looks, you know, equivalent. So, next time what I'm going to do is I'll increase the legs by about 3 or 4 blocks, and I'll increase the torso by about 3 or 4 blocks, because then I think it should turn out a bit better. because it should be around the height of these two, but around but the same body size as this one.
Their arms look too skinny.
Honestly, their arms are considerably large. Like, you see, this is 4, and then if you come down here, that's almost the size of both legs combined. Which is just because these two are messed up. Like, these two statues right here are messed up. But as for this one, this isn't, like, this is actually how it's supposed to be in game. Like, if I come down here for a second, you can see, it's actually only a 2x3. Like, in reality, it would be even shorter than this. This third block wouldn't even, like, be there if this were being, like, accurate. I'm just kidding. It is actually 3. It's a 3x3. Like, it's a perfect 3x3 if we're going to be actually accurate. So rather than being a 4th block, it would be 3. But then it would be off-centered with the body. So I had to make a few choices in order to make it fit better. But yeah, this is kind of the only character that has been modeled after actual in-game skins in terms of the width of the body and stuff. Like, the legs right here, this is the exact pixel length of the Minecraft character. It's exactly fucking, what is this, 6, 7, 8, yeah. It's exactly 8x8. That is the Minecraft leg structure. Like, if I were to measure this character's pixels, you'd see it's 8x8. If we combine this, so you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, yeah. Oh, actually, there is one more thing that I forgot to do, which I'm glad that I'm stopping, because now that I'm stopping, I am noticing some of the areas where What? Why does that look so gray? You know, I'm assume that's a lighting glitch, or at least some sort of error, because that should not be that gray. Damn, the white wool does it too. We might just have to stick with snow, because these are getting too grayed out by that weird-ass lighting error. What the
Bedrock
fuck type
poopy.
of noise was that? Yeah, Bedrock really is pretty bad for building and survival and just generally being a good version of Minecraft. But yeah, I really do not have anything else to do this stream. Like, I started this stream with the express goal of building that statue. So I am probably going to end it here. Although, now that I have a bit of an audience, I should point out, I've considered doing Brawlhalla. Wait, what the hell? Why does that look cracked? Was that a glitch, or was I just moving too fast? That was weird. Anyway, I've considered doing Brawlhalla streams, but I don't know. Because a lot of the online players, when it comes to Brawlhalla, have no skill. They just spam square and triangle over and over again. Well, not square and triangle. They'll either spam square or they'll spam triangle. So I feel like it wouldn't be enjoyable to watch me, like, fight against people who just camp on top of the only weapons on the map, spamming the same button over and over again because they don't know how to play. Which is what most of Brawlhalla is in reality. Because legitimately, most of the players who play it are dog shit. But I have considered doing that because honestly, I haven't wanted to play Minecraft because I've gotten bored of survival again. Because I've kind of done everything that well, not really everything that I needed to do, but I've kind of burnt through it pretty fast. And in terms of creative, I don't have anything to work on.
It'll be cool to have variety.
Yeah, but I am considering uploading Brawlhalla videos or Brawlhalla streams. I considered doing Terraria streams a while back, but I ended up not doing them. And then as soon as Doom 2020 comes out, or Doom Eternal as it's being called, 100% I'm copying that as soon as it comes out. And I'm probably going to live stream it too. And honestly, I'm bored as, like, low-key fuck. So I might grab that short sword that's on my dresser and that clown mask and just go around in public and, generally make a farce out of the world. Cause I'm low-key being bored, dude. Like, literally since January 1st, I've just been sitting there, like, low-key empty. Like, no inspiration to do or build anything, to play anything. Like, I've been bored of all my games. This is the first, like, time in 3 weeks that I've been like legitimately excited, and I've been having a legitimately decent time, where it's not just like me trying to force a positive sound into my voice while I was low-key just sitting there.
Don't
like,
do
damn,
Terraria, I want
this.
to play it.
Yeah, and I already, in my Terraria world, I've already beaten the final boss of the game. Like, I'm in the very end game. Like, the only things I have left to do in Terraria is just dick around and shit, which is still enjoyable to do, and it is still enjoyable to watch. But you know, I don't want to spoil it or kind of remove some of the thrill of the game for you, because I don't know how much of Terraria you've been accustomed to.
Dick and shit.
But yeah, I really do not have anything left to do this stream, so I'm probably gonna have to cut it. I'm trying to think of other things to do, but I can't think of
Terraria.
Anything. Yeah, you know nothing? Alright. Then I probably shouldn't. Because honestly, if I started streaming Terraria, you would take one look at my character loadout and just be like, what the fuck? But yeah, I really don't have anything else to do. Like, I'm low-key sorry, but I can't think of anything else to build or do, or just anything that would keep the stream going longer. Actually, hold on, I do need to check my phone real quick for something. Yeah, let me check my phone real quick.
Gotta go, more chores, RIP stream.
Yeah, see ya. Buenos dias to you.